HB, and I'm back to do another review for you guys. And this one is one that I'm particularly excited about because this one is from D's Hair Boutique. I know you guys already heard of it. You probably seen your girl and my girl, Thomas Adrianna, do it. So if you haven't checked her review out, go on over there to her channel. I'll put her link below so you guys can check out her video on it. She has several videos on it, so go ahead, go through them and see how great this hair is as well. Okay, so basically I was sent by Miss D. How you doing, girl? The Virgin Indian Natural Wave hair, and I got 3 bundles, and here they are. As you can see, the little cute little ties that come on it, little ribbons. And you guys seen the pictures of how the hair was sent to me, which I appreciate because I love cute packaging. I think that shows you care about your customer as well as the product that you're trying to sell. Okay, so after taking all the cute stuff off, you have this wonderful hair right here. And these 3 bundles are in the lengths 14 to 16, 16 to 18, and 18 to 20. If you're unfamiliar with the whole lengths, I'm basically going to break it down. Each bundle ranges from those lengths. So if you have a 14 to 16, it's not going to exactly be 14 inches of hair. It's going to range from 14 to 16. That's going to give you a nice little range, so you won't necessarily have to, you know, razor cut the hair if you don't want to. It should be a natural flow to the hair, okay? At most, you might want to kind of like feather out your bangs or something. It all depends on you. So this right here is basically how the hair comes. Again, this is the natural wave. This is Indian hair, and it is virgin, okay? The state of the hair now is basically just, you know, like a simple wave. It's tighter right now. I'm pretty sure once you wash it, the curl pattern might get a little bit looser than this, but you still have you be able to wear the hair, you know, in a natural state to have some kind of like curl to it. You won't necessarily have to always put heat to it, okay? So I want you guys to see it is a good bit of hair on each one of these bundles. And I think that's very good. A lot of times when you get the longer lengths, you can see the drastic difference of how much hair you're actually getting. And with each one of these bundles, it's pretty much a good bit of hair on each bundle. I'm probably not even going to need all of this hair. So I'm going to show you the paper that you guys seen in the preview that she gives you. With each time you make an order, she kind of gives you information on the hair. And I think that's very important because a lot of times you end up getting people to sell you some hair. You have to kind of guess what you want to use on the hair, how to take care of it. You end up damaging the hair. When you're spending this kind of money on hair, you kind of want to know what to use and what not to use so you can have longevity of your hair. As a business person, it's better to have someone buy the hair and you tell them how to treat it and they have it for a long period of time. They'll end up coming back to you than if you end up, you know, selling them the hair, not giving them any instructions, and then they just like, you know what, I'm going to go with someone else the next time. So she's doing it the right way. Okay, so I'm going to break down what the paper says so you guys can get like a good view on how she's selling the hair. It has a natural soft wave pattern when it comes packaged, and it's typically worn straight. In other words, this hair is meant to be worn straight. Even though it has that slight little curl pattern, it's not like wet and wavy hair that you get at the beauty supply store. So don't expect it to just be wet and then pop back with this big tight curl. It's meant to be worn straight, okay? The hair is not processed or dyed. So the hair is in its natural state. That's why it's not a 1B or a 2 or a jet black. It's a natural brown, so it's no exact like color you can give it. Okay, when shampooed and conditioned, it does lose its wave, but it retains the natural gloss and virgin silk texture that you desire. Like I just said, it's not going to be a tight curl. Don't look for it to be a tight curl. It's not. It's going to have a nice little simple wave. Like if you was to wash your natural hair, your hair doesn't, well, not everyone, especially if you're relaxed, it doesn't get tight curled back. It's just like a simple slight wave to your hair from being wet. And also the virgin silk texture, the hair is not coarse like regular relaxed women. It's a little bit more silkier. So if you are a natural girl, you will have to add additional products probably to get the hair straight. And I will definitely show you guys what I use to kind of like straighten my hair to kind of help blend better, okay? Okay, good tips for washing. Use less alcohol products that carry no sulfate. My big thing about having additional products in your hair is it weighs the hair down. Also, it kind of promotes the tangling process. You don't want tangling. So I always suggest using the least amount of products. At most, I'll put a leave-in conditioner in my hair, which will help it stay moisturized and promote for the hair to stay healthy instead of using things with alcohol, which kind of break down the hair and take away from the beautifulness of the hair. Okay? Try using products that carry olive oil, almond oil, and coconut oil. All those oils are really, really good. Still use the same thing, like I said before, use it in moderation. You don't want to keep adding it every single day. Use it in small amounts because the more you put it on, the more you're going to have to wash out at some point in time. You want to use lukewarm water. Also use conditioners that contain nourishing botanicals. Some people like to avoid heat as much as possible. You may want to use flexi rods for long-lasting results. Okay. When using heat, you want to kind of like put a heat protectant. For example, I use Frizz Ease heat protectant. Use it very lightly. You don't have to use it necessarily every day. If you do your hair like for on a Sunday night, you put the heat to it, and then for the rest of the week, you use the flexi rods. That will kind of help you out. This way, you're not using as much heat because more heat is more damage to your hair as well as the extensions that you have in. Okay, to achieve your perfect wave pattern, you may also want to purchase a wand. I use the Remington curling wand from Target. It's $24.99. It's awesome. It's a pink and black kind of like, yeah, tool. And you can check out my channel if you type in Remington or whatever. I have a full review on it. It's an awesome tool. I love it. It's the best $25 I ever spent. Okay. You can twist your hair up or you can wrap it up with a silk bonnet after a typical wash. Pat the hair dry and let it air dry. It's better to go ahead and let the hair air dry because you're putting less heat on it and you want to use the least amount of heat as possible. So kind of like wash your hair on a day where you don't care that you're sitting around the house and have time for it to air dry. Use wide tooth combs and paddle brush to prevent shedding. The paddle brush is my best friend. I love paddle brushes. I don't use any other type of brush on my extensions besides the paddle brush. It's just something about it that allows you to still keep your curl as well as not pull the hair so harshly. So when I use my wand, I do brush out the curls using my paddle brush, and I did it today, and you can see like I still have like curls in my hair right now. Okay, and the shampoo comb is good because it's wide. It's not yanking on the hair so much because the teeth are so spread apart, which is also really good for detangling as well. Never attack your hair when it's wet with a brush. Never want to do that. That's like self-explanatory. Excessive blow drying can damage your hair long term and making the hair brittle and split ends. Okay. And that's basically about it. You can probably keep your hair in for about 3 to 4 months. You always want to make sure to take care of your hair underneath because that's your hair. After you take this out, you have to deal with your own hair. So make sure to take care of your hair underneath. Shampoo, deep conditioner, get a hot oil treatment, whatever you need to do. Make sure to take care of your hair underneath. Okay. So basically what I'm going to end up doing with this is I'm going to do a U-part wig like I did with my last review that I did. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this dome cap. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. This is a dome cap. You probably see it on guys all the time. Real simple. Kind of gives you a little guideline with the little threaded areas right there on each side, and it does have elastic band. I'm going to sew it on there. Basically all you're going to need is one of these. I like to use the Salon Care kind of mannequin holder. You can put it on your table, screw it on. This way you have some control over it. If not, you don't need it. You can just put it on your lap and work from there. Or I might use, I know you guys haven't seen Madison in a while. I might use Madison. I might take this unit off and just sew it while I'm on her or whatever. Either way, I'm going to get this U-part done because I'm ecstatic about putting this hair in. I'm going to do a simple co-wash. I will be using my Garnier Fructis leave-in conditioner. This does have apricot and Moroccan oil, the argan oil, inside of it. So it will help keep the hair detangled and moisturized, which is 2 important things. As for getting your hair to straighten just like this hair, I would suggest doing the 3-day straightening from Frizz Ease. I did this with my last install and it worked really good. If you're natural, it will help straighten your hair out. The only bad point is you will have to put heat to it. And I know you ladies don't like to put much heat to it. So the first 2 days of having that in, you are going to have to kind of penetrate it with some heat. So if you really want that hair, you're going to have to put some heat to it. I'm sorry, but it will definitely straighten out your hair really, really good. So, that is my 2 suggestions for doing that. I will be sewing this in right after I co-wash it. And I'll probably be back to kind of like show you guys how I did my U part and help you out a little bit. Okay, so I'm excited to start this D's Hair Boutique review, and I'll let you guys know how my install goes, and we'll go through the whole little after the fact review. Okay, so love you guys. Mwah. Talk to you real soon. Bye. So here we are. It's been 1 week and a few days, and the D's Hair Boutique hair is officially installed. Now, I've been wearing this hair as a U-part wig, so I have not been taking mine off. I have it sewed down all the way around the perimeter. I have my sides left out, so I can wear it in a high ponytail if need be. And I've been enjoying this hair for the week and a half I've been rocking it. So I'm all about seeing if this hair is all worth the hype that it's been getting on YouTube. So I wanted to give you guys my honest review because that's all I know how to give. Doesn't matter who send it, what reason. You guys know I'm always going to be 110 with my reviews. So let's get to the cons of the hair. The con of the hair is I did get shedding. Okay, so if you're looking for that, oh, it's not going to shed hair, this is not it. It shed, but it was 1 to 5 strands of hair. I mean, you got to be a little lenient, guys. The hair is going to shed. My hair sheds, your hair sheds, it sheds, okay? But it's not disgustingly where you're just like, you know what, I can't wear this hair because I have more hair on my lap than I do on the web. It's not like that. So don't worry about that. Another con would be when I initially got it, like you see the shine and you're like, whoa, okay, this is going to be heavy shine. But the pro to that is once you wash it, the luster does go down and it's easier to blend with the hair. Okay, and this will be the final con of the hair, and that is blending. Now, my hair is relaxed. I have not had a relaxer in several months, but of course, you know, it's more of the roots that, you know, grow out than it is the tips. So the tips will still be straight. And I still had a little bit of trouble of blending, but with me doing the 3-day straightening, it did blend better. So I will say that's kind of like a pro-con. If you know how to work with hair, you should be able to rock this hair if you are relaxed. If you aren't relaxed, you can try the 3-day straightener and see if that works for you. This way you can enjoy this hair because it's meant to be worn straight, but of course I have a little bit curl to it. Okay. So I initially curled this hair using a curling line by Remington, which I also have a review on. I loved how it curled. It curled so easy. It was no problems at all curling it. Like, I left it on there for like real short period of time just to see how it would work. Just wrapped it around and then let it go. And it was just like a nice little wave to it. So the longer you leave it on, of course, the tighter the curl will be. Then I did the flexi rods. The flexi rods worked really, really well. Worked really, really well. But I don't like flexi rods because I don't like how it's like this set curl. It's easier with a curling wand to kind of like transform the curl to what you want it to be. But once you put those flexi rods in, they take their own little control and it could be anything in the morning. So that's what I don't like. So I definitely had to brush these out with my paddle brush so that I can get it to be less tighter and just more what I wanted it to be. Okay, so you definitely have to train the hair. And then I did my flat iron, which you really don't need because when you first wash this hair and let it air dry, there's a slight wave to it, but for the most part it's straight, which is good. So you don't have to worry about taking a whole lot of time to straighten it. So if you want to just wash the hair, let it air dry, and then straighten it from there, your straightening process should be a whole lot easier. The natural brown blends in well that wise, like color wise, perfect. I even like how they have this random like honey blonde little patch on one of the sides. Sometimes I can find it, sometimes I can't, but it's just so random. It's just like at the tip, and it makes me just want to ombre the hair, but I'm not putting any chemicals in the hair right now. I'm just going to enjoy it in its natural state, and then maybe later on I will. Okay, so I've been like really enjoying the light feel of it. It's not weighing down. Definitely not chemically treated, because I'll tell you, with that beauty supply store hair, you can feel how it weighs you down and it's heavy. This hair is light. and it flows really, 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 really good, which I like. And it holds that curl for days at a time. So I don't have to put as much heat on it than I would with other types of hair. So basically, I give this hair a 9.5. I always have to take off points because I haven't met hair that was just straight 10s or whatever. If I find it, I'll let you guys know. But D's Hair Boutique definitely stands up to all the hype that it's getting on YouTube. So, Adrianna, you were right, girl. This hair is some good hair, and I see what she's talking about. So, DeAndrea, I wish you much luck and a successful business with this hair because you are selling a product that is very, very good. It's not just great packaging, it's great product as well. So, hit me up, you guys, if you have any questions. I will be putting some more information on my blog about the hair, anything that changes, or if I decide to ombre it, I will keep you guys up to date on that. So check out IamHoodBarbie.com for more information, and I will include all of DeAndrea's information below so you guys can hit her up if you want some bundles, if you have some questions, anything. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.